scenario. Fucking either one of the movies, because they both, well, one was okay, the other one was better.
I like the newer version.
Yeah, the original version is better. But I mean, something like that popped off here in the country. Who do you think is gonna fucking take care of that business? It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be that motherfucker.
Nope,
Or the
it's
people
gonna be
that
the
he knows.
rednecks.
And
Rednecks
honestly, I
and the vets.
mean, if any foreign entity wanted to come into this country, they would just come down through Maine. They'd have a little bit of resistance, and then they'd hit New York. They would go right through New York, and then they would hit Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania would be a rough patch.
Mm-hmm.
Ohio, West Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, and everywhere else down through there would be a rough patch. Florida, their Navy could get on, no problem. Carolinas, not so much. I'd feel sorry for them.
Yeah.
Texas, not so much.
No.
California, they'd shoot straight through California, no problem. So you would run into that typical Red Dawn scenario, where you have a wall, northeast, portion of the continent or the country taken over, the fucking east or the west coast definitely taken over, especially with Washington State or Oregon. I feel sorry for those bastards, but they're just dumb. But yeah, I mean, people like you and I and people like Ron and fucking, a handful of other people out there, we would be the ones that would stand our ground, die to fucking keep this fucking country free.
Yep.
As whereas mainstream Hollywood, mainstream media, public figures, congressmen, people like that, they would just fucking belly over and die like a bitch. Or turn tailcoat and fucking give all their fucking secrets away just because they don't want to. They think it's going to save their asses somehow.
Yeah,
you're out of your fucking mind.
I was going to say the woods. It's funny you mentioned the Carolinas about that. We'll just stick to 50 cows and the 240s on the roof of a fucking stock car. Catch me if you can.
Yeah, no shit, right?
Yeah. Just cut a fucking hole out, motherfucker. Let fucking Dale Jr. fucking
stock
take you for a
cars.
ride.
I will say this: stock cars are perfectly suited for that because of the roll cage inside and how thin the fucking material is that surrounds them.
You're a redneck genius.
Just saying. I mean, it'd work.
Yeah. I've thought about that quite a few times actually. It's like I just want to see it happen once. Somebody please put it on there. Gotta see it.
I keep my shit standby ready, just in case something fucking stupid ever happens, natural disaster, whatever. And it actually came close once. A while back ago, it's been a while ago, probably about 5 years ago. We had a tornado, and the tornado was the town I lived in. Wasn't by much either. It was close enough that it actually, if it would have traveled further south, it would have caused some damage. But luckily for us, it kind of traveled south and then got pulled on like this easterly fucking path, so it kind of just died on its own. Thank God. But I mean, I had my shit ready to roll just in case I needed to get out. I had rope, I had carabiners, lockers. I mean, anything you could think of, I had it. I was ready to fucking roll. I didn't give a fuck.
Right on. That's how you gotta be, man.
Well, because honestly, you never know when something like that would pop up that you would actually have to have that shit and actually fucking utilize it.
That's true.
First aid kit. I keep I got a lot of first aid shit.
It's always good to have a little snatch and grab or whatever you want to call it when it comes to shit like that.
Yeah.
Just saying. Maybe some mangoes. Just saying.
For me, I have food rations that I get from a company called Food for Patriots, because every 6 months or so they'll run a deal where they'll give you a 72-hour food supply kit for $20. Nice. And that's all you pay is the $20. The 72-hour food supply kit, I've already tried it. It doesn't taste bad. It tastes better than most MREs. And
I love MREs.
Fucking,
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I would prefer, honestly. I would prefer an MRE just because the MRE, as well as I do, they're fucking packed with fucking calories. They're made for high energy things. Yeah. And I haven't been able to find anything as far as for MREs go, I haven't been able to find any MREs that are within like the last 2 years for $50. I mean, most places they're wanting like $60 or more just to get it, and that's not including the shipping that they want for it either.
Is that for a case?
Yeah.
Damn, that is expensive. Holy shit.
Well, my brother got some from a buddy of his for $50, and he got it from him like hand to hand. Like they just, his buddy brought it into work one day. My brother's like, "I'll give you $50." The guy's like, "All right, fuck it, whatever." Hand it to $50. And now there are some people on eBay that are doing it for $50, but they're at the expiration limit or pretty damn close to it.
Yeah. MREs were great. What was your favorite one?
Yeah. Mine, I would have to say mine was as nasty as it sounds, mine was the burrito.
Mine was the chili mac. The eggs were, I will say, it's not very often you find shit that I won't eat, but the eggs inside the MREs, I couldn't do the fucking eggs. I couldn't do the eggs.
For some reason, when I was over in Mosul, they sent us, for some reason, an assortment of the really cold weather shit that 10th Mountain guys were using, guys up in Alaska and shit like that. Yeah. And they sent it to us, and we pushed them out to all the companies, and everybody got one, and it was just kind of one of those things, luxury kind of thing. Right. And I tried one. Oh my god, that is some of the nastiest fucking shit. God.
Yeah, the eggs were not. Chili mac beef. Ron said chili mac and beef stew. Beef stew was pretty good. Burrito was good.
Okay, let me ask you this: chicken. What was your least favorite?
The fucking eggs.
No, nix the eggs. Nix the eggs because that's off the winter pack. Nix the eggs, just the standard MRE case. What was your least favorite?
Damn, I really don't know. To be honest with you, man. Fucking, I don't know.
What was the one with the mushrooms in it?
The buffalo chicken. Buffalo chicken. Was not a fan of the buffalo chicken. You had more buffalo sauce than you had anything.
See, I never had that one. They didn't have that one out when I was in. But when I was in, they had the one that had the fucking, it was beef stew and mushroom or some shit like that. And oh my fucking god, I got burnt out. I can't stand mushrooms now because of that shit. Like, cannot. Like, my brother was cooking stir fry one night and threw mushrooms in. I was like, I'm not eating now. Like, you just ruined my dinner.
You just fucking fucked it up, dude. You fucked my dinner up. Like, fuck you, kissing my ass.
You just fucked up my dinner right there. He's like, what do you mean? Like, you put mushrooms in it, you dick. I can't eat mushrooms. I'm sick of them. Fuck that. No, God.
Yeah, see, I've had them, shit, dude, I had them for a long time, man. And when they were back to the fucking charcoal blocks, all the way up to what we got today, which, going overseas to like Germany and shit, all your little stops. Yeah, they had the MREs, and then they had those little other things to where they were like plaster wrap dinners. Yeah.
Those too. Yeah, God damn. That was for us, like, when I was up in West Point, like, when I first got in, my unit was deployed to West Point to train officers, and so we were up there. And a lot of times, if we were out, especially with the officers and shit, like for us, that was our lunch. Like they would shoot that to us, and that's what we'd eat for lunch for the most part. It was rare, but that was what we got,
right?
For the most part, and I remember those things specifically because they had like 2 fruits in it, and then you had like a Capri Sun juice pouch that had been baking in the fucking sun and fermented, so you got a like slight little wine taste to it.
And you wonder why we just drink drinks the way they are. We don't care if they're fucking hot or cold anymore. I had Heather asked, you don't want no ice? I was like, I don't give a fuck, put ice in there or not. She goes, how do you drink hot soda? I just do. You know, I'll be honest with you. I kind of miss the milk a little bit. Just a little bit.
Do you remember the I don't know if you guys had it or not, but we had in basic, they gave us especially as it started getting warmer, they gave us this like alternative fruit juice shit that was in a milk carton. And it wasn't labeled milk. It was labeled like different kinds of fruit juices, but it was like a milkier consistency to it. And they gave us that shit in basic, and guys would fucking fight over certain ones just because the flavoring was better in them or something. And we got those, and it didn't fucking matter. Like, they would try to keep ice in them, but obviously that shit, ice does not last that long in a trash can. Yes, I said a fucking trash can.
Yeah.
Because that's how they would fucking put that shit. Like, you had all your milks thrown into a big ass trash can. You had all your juice box little deals thrown into a trash can, filled with a little bit of ice, long enough to keep it somewhat from spoiling. And then they'd expect you to fucking drink that shit. Come on now.
And guess what? You drank that shit.
Fuck yeah, you did. Fuck yeah, you did. Because you were
kind of
other than water.
That's why I say I kind of missed the milk a little bit. I mean, not a whole lot, but I mean, and what we talk about, people, when we talk about the milk, it's like the little milk cartons that you get at school, but it's hot. This shit can sit out in the sun for a fucking week, and then you take it inside, you throw it in the fucking refrigerator and cool it up. There you go, man. That was breakfast, man. After PT in the morning time, stop by the DFAC, grab some Raisin Brands and some milks, and take it to the tent. Yeah, I mean, I miss some of that shit. I might have to go look for some stuff now. Might have to do a little video on how to eat an MRE properly. You don't take. We never took the heater blocks and chopped them up and put peanut butter and jelly on them and handed them to people downrange. We never done that because that would cause chemical burns, and you don't want to laugh your ass off with somebody jumping around like a chicken. Saying.
You know as well as I do. There's a set way they expect you to eat. Just because it's the fucking army, there's 101 fucking steps that you have to take to properly eat a fucking MRE. Now, how many motherfuckers know the proper way to eat an MRE? Probably not too many.
Well,
because you were always willing and dealing and doing dumb shit with the MRE to fucking get to what to get the right things that you wanted.
Hell yeah, man! I'll trade you this cheese for that jalapeno cheese and these crackers for that bread. Because I need my cheese bread to go with my beef stew or my chili mac.
Yeah.
Fuck the Tabasco sauce. I just don't like the taste of Tabasco sauce. But, yeah, you fill the heater bags up with fucking hot sauce. Got your CS bags.
Yeah. See, that's like I would do the same shit. I would deliberately fucking hoard shit just to turn around and trade it. Get somebody that's wanting some fucking like just regular cheese spread versus the jalapeno cheese spread, because you get more jalapeno cheese spread than you do just the regular cheese spread, which is fucking weird, but you do. And I would always hoard my cheddar spread. I wouldn't fucking I wouldn't eat it. Would trade it. I'd hold on to that shit. Because then what you usually do is I would go back and I would trade for my crackers for bread, just so that I could take peanut butter and smear peanut butter all over the fucking bread and then put M&Ms on top of that motherfucker. Yeah. So you're always trying to think 10 steps ahead of somebody else that that always have that shit. Like, how am I going to get this motherfucker to trade up?
Yeah, sure enough. And then when you don't, you're just fucked and you learn to eat it. That's why we eat and drink weird objects and things. Just saying. Yeah.
Well, you know as well as I do. After about 6 months of hoarding something, it's about time to fucking eat it.
It is. That it is. That it is. Used to MREs. Yeah, well, Ranger pudding. I hear you. Ranger bars. Fuck those things.
Fuck those things, man. God damn. That's, Ranger bars, fuck the Ranger bar. Ranger pudding, I'll do that.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, the Ranger bars weren't that bad. I mean, or not the Ranger bars, but the Ranger pudding wasn't that bad. We made that shit. Fuck.